In this video, we'll try to understand what are least common multiples or LCM. No board, no writing, just using your imagination. So let's try to understand from the name itself, least common multiple. So what are multiples first of all? Multiples are the numbers that you get when you multiply a particular number by other numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So let's take for example two numbers 4 and 6. So what are the multiples of 4? The multiples of 4 are 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 4 fours are 16 and it goes on like that. So the multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16 and so on. And what are the multiples of 6? The multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24 and so on. So they go on like that. Now we find out which are the common multiples of these two numbers. Let's try to find out. In 4, we had 4 here. Do we have 4 here in 6 multiple? No. The next in 4's multiples, we had 8. Do we have 8 here in the multiples of 6? No, we don't have. Then the next number we have is 12. 12 is the multiple of 4. Do we have 12 as a multiple of 6 as well? Yes, we have. 6 twos are 12. So we found the common multiple of these two numbers, which is 4 and 6, and that is 12, and that is also the smallest common multiple or the least common multiple of 4 and 6, which is 12. So that is what we mean by LCM. Now there are different ways of finding out LCM of two numbers or more than two numbers. So some ways are by listing out multiples or by prime factorization, or another or the easiest way is multiply the two numbers and divide it by the GCD or the greatest common divisor of these two numbers. Let's make it simple. So we were talking about 4 and 6. Let's multiply 4 and 6. What do you get? 4 into 6 is 24. 24 divided by the GCD of 4 and 6. What is the GCD or the greatest common divisor of 4 and 6? What is GCD? If you don't know what is GCD, there is another video in this playlist to explain it in detail. So for now, in brief, GCD is the greatest common divisor or the number which can divide both these two numbers, the greatest number which can divide both these two numbers. So the greatest common divisor of 4 and 6 is 2. Okay, and what did we get by multiplying 6 and 4? 24 divided by 2, which is the GCD, and you get the answer 12, which is the LCM of 4 and 6. So that is another way you can find out the LCM of a number.